Real Housewife of Potomac is back with season 10. We have Bravo celebrities going to jail and out of the closet. Girl, we also need to talk about Nicole Kidman divorce because it's about to get messy. There is a lot of drama on Dancing with the Stars right now. And of course, Meghan Markle is receiving backlash left and right. We're going to be talking about this and so much more. Welcome to Pop Smash. Hello, everybody, troop. Welcome back. I'm your host, Andy Shademan, and I hope that you are having an amazing day. It is Monday, and it's literally the beginning of the week. So I hope that you have a beautiful, resting, getting back all your energy back kind of like weekend because now we have to do it all over again. Guys, there are so many things happening. If you are new here, welcome to BEVERLY Troop, where we spill the tea every single day, no matter where I am and no matter what I'm doing. So, if you are new, well, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you are joining me from my old YouTube channel, well, welcome home. This is our new home now, and I'm so happy that you are finding me and rejoining the family. All right, guys. So I think we should just get down and dirty. Let's just start talking about the Real Housewife of Potomac because yesterday was the season premiere, season 10. I am still I cannot believe it's season 10. This means that we have been watching this show for 10 years. 10 years. That's literally wild because I remember the premiere of Potomac and Dallas, and it feels like it was yesterday. Also kind of hurt a little bit that we should be on season 10 of Dallas and there is no Dallas. But anyways, season 10, I think there's some interesting changes happening in Potomac. I think some of these changes were definitely needed, but also there are a lot of things that I kind of trying to understand when it comes to Potomac. Of course, Karen Huger is in jail at that moment that they're filming, and this is this huge deal for them, and they are really trying to cope with all of that. I like that, they pick up cameras 2 days after Karen, was sentenced and sent to jail to kind of give us a little bit of where are these people? Where are these, the head of these people, what are they thinking? Because I feel that it was very important that they keep Karen accountable. I think that what Giselle did was really important because we cannot just give a pass to Karen because this is not her first DUI, her second or third. This is her fourth DUI. So it's kind of look, you can feel bad for her family, I guess. But I'm are why do we have to feel bad for Karen? She's actually paying and being accountable for her actions. If after 4 DUIs you are not understanding that you cannot drink and drive, then girl, I'm sorry, but you need to go to jail, right? And I feel some of these ladies, for example, Kay, I feel that she doesn't get that. I think she's so oh, Karen. I'm do you understand the severity of what Karen did? Not only was her 4 DUI, she lied a whole season to everyone about it. And we literally discovered that this was her 4 DUI until she was there in court. She never mentioned it. She never said anything to anyone because she did not want it to be discovered. And if she ever talks about it, it's because she got caught that this was her 4 DUI, right? So, like, I keep saying, like, you cannot keep going around, giving blind loyalty to people, because people, I mean, if they do something wrong, they need to be called out for it, I believe in change. I believe that, people should be giving a second chance. But this case, this is her fourth chance then. I mean, if you ever get one DUI, that should be enough for you to never ever in your life drink and drive again. You know. So to me, that was a little bit complicated. I mean, I like that they really tried to talk about it, But of course, housewife being housewife, they just needed to like go against Stacy immediately and jump on her throat. Now, this whole situation with Stacy, it's so like it's weird. I like Stacy. I'm not gonna deny. I like her as a housewife. Maybe also because she is like a beautiful woman as well. Uh, but I cannot shake this feeling that there is something else there. I had to agree with Ashley, especially. I feel some of the other women's are just against Stacy just to be part of like the takedown of Stacy. But I feel that Ashley really wants to kind of like understand these women and this woman, I'm sorry, and why she is making this story up or not. So this is the thing. Stacy has a quality that really makes you wonder, is she lying or is she being real, right? Or is she sharing her truth and then she's believing her own truth? Like, what is really going on over here? I never ever ever trust that TJ guy. If you guys watch my recaps from last season, I was like, what is Stacy doing with this guy? This guy looks sketchy and thirsty and weird, and I just did not get it. So from that, and you know that I'm a very good judge of character, guys. I was like, I am on Team Stacy because this guy is bad news. Now, going so far into like saying that Stacy was paying this guy to be on a fake relationship, to be part of the show, to me, it doesn't seem real, you know? However, I again cannot shake the feeling that there is something that Stacy is hiding. You know what I mean? I just believe that it's apart from the TJ thing. I believe that TJ is a thirsty guy, and I believe that he was trying to, take advantage of Stacy and maybe get some coins from that and all of that. I don't believe that Stacy was paying him to be her boyfriend. Like, what will be the idea behind that? This is not like, oh, you need to be on a relationship in order to be on Real Housewife. That's not the case. You can literally be a single Real Housewife, and it's very valid. So, what will be the point on doing this, right? Um, but again, I do feel that Stacy is hiding something. I mean, that part I feel it like for sure that she is hiding something, and I think that she's suffering from that, from being that kind of housewife that has skeletons in the closet and think that she can leave them there. And it's kind of like you are not understanding the power of Bravo, and that your skeletons will be out of the closet, at some point. So I'm kind of like, I want to shake her, because I do believe that Stacy has what it takes to be a housewife. I just needed to be a little bit more real. I want her to scream the truth. I have not feel that a visceral reaction of like, what the fuck do you want from me, bitch? Like, if this is the truth, if TJ is a fucking liar, don't come here in front of the cameras and be like, we're not gonna talk about the past. I forgive him. Like, he's living his life. I'm living mine. I'm living in my truth. Like, girl, shut up. Like, I need you to come here and bring your own receipts, because until you do that, it's very clear that that's what every single one of these ladies are gonna cling on, because they don't feel that you are being real. So if they are saying that this guy is suing you and you are claiming that it is fake, then go and find a lawyer and sit them down, just like Teresa Judice did, and show them that it is a lie. That's how you live in the Real Housewife world. We are not bigger people here, okay? We are not gonna go and be like, oh yeah, that's part of the past. Yeah, let's do some sage and like move forward. No, bitch. We need to know exactly what is going on. And that's why these girls are not trusting you. And that's why it feels like she is hiding something. However, something is telling me that that something has nothing to do with TJ. You know what I'm getting? Like, I feel like the TJ issue, it's something else. Like, this guy is a thirsty hoe, and he is really, really trying to get some coins. But I need to, like, I feel that there is something else. And if Stacy doesn't do something about it with the introductions of Angel and Tia, she could easily be out of the door by next season, you know? Because I'm seeing these girls and I'm seeing the trailer and I'm like, oof, this is big competition, you know? And I don't think that Stacy has a big fandom to keep her on the show, you know? So, which is worrisome because you are already on your second season. You should already have people really rooting for you. And what I have been seeing on social media is a little bit of like, like I don't dislike you, but I don't trust you either. And that's a dangerous place to be when it comes to Housewife. So I'm really hoping that she really wakes up and that she really gave us like something. Okay. Um, she's fighting like for her life, and I was like, girl, instead of fighting Ashley with not saying anything, use that energy to bring us the receipts, because guess what, Ashley is or Giselle are not the only ones who are thinking that something fishy is going on. And yes, it is your job as a Real Housewife to show the truth. And sometimes, you know sadly, the truth need to be corroborated, and we are gonna have to see some kind of receipts to see what is really going on. And I feel until Stacy comes clean with something, you know, it's gonna be very hard. It's kind of like, because now we are being reintroduced to the fact that 2 months later she is dating her ex-husband, right? And she's like, oh, we were told that we were officially divorced during the trip, but then we are finding each other again and blah blah blah, which, okay, that's amazing. But then why is your divorce not on the database? Why people are not able to find your divorce? So that's the kind of sketchiness that I'm like, are you lying to make a storyline, or like it's something else that we are missing? Like, what is really going on over here? Now, again, I first episode, so I cannot really make big statements, but I'm liking this Angel and Tia. They give me good energy, and I think they can cut a bitch if they needed to cut a bitch. And also give me a person from London. That those people don't play around, and I love their dryness. I love that they don't go around like being fake and making up bullshit. No, they go hard. So I'm very, very interested in to see how she is gonna mix with this group of ladies. Um, the whole drama between Kay and Wendy, I have to say I'm on Wendy's side. Look, I don't understand Kay being part of this show. I just don't get it. You know, To me, it's kind of like the Gina of Potomac. Like, what are you doing here? It doesn't feel. I don't know. I just don't. I have never liked her. From last season that she was introduced as a housewife, I was like, so you are coming here because you are Karen's lapdog, but like, what is really your position here? And I think she just wants to like create drama. Um, I have to be on Wendy's side. First of all, I don't think Wendy gives a fuck about her. To be very honest with you, I mean, I was looking at Wendy, and Wendy's like, why is this little thing talking to me? Like, what does she want? And then the fight was so dumb. Like this girl was like trying to have a moment with Wendy, and it's like it's not a moment. Like the things that you are trying to say are not that relevant. She's really trying to create a whole drama just because Wendy didn't say hello. I mean, I was like, mm. The fact that everyone was kind of like more interesting to go in and see what was happening with Ashley and Stacy. I was like, girl, yeah, this is how we are not involved in your drama. Like, no, Um, maybe we're seeing that Angel and Tia are going to be the replacements or of Kay and Stacy. I could see that happening. Like at this point, I'm feeling that season 10 is an open casting call to see how, how are we gonna replace things, because everything might be needing a change from season 11 and moving forward. You know what I mean? So yeah, and it's very surprising that from all of the drama, the person who is actually kind of bringing the less drama is actually Giselle. Like Giselle right now, episode 1 it's very I mean, she's always going to be shady, and all of that. But like it's kind of like just like there, just like seeing everything that is going on around, and I kind of like loving that for her for a moment, right? I know that she's gonna get into some like shenanigans later, but like I think that it's okay. I think that she need that breathe moment and just let the other ones be for a second. Um, I think that's pretty much everything that happened in this episode, guys. I mean, I mean, what else can we like dissect? Um, girl, that scene of Kay and her mom. Her mom was giving more housewife energy. I was like, okay, the mom is momming. Like I think the mom needs a flaw, not Kay. That would be interesting. Actually, I think has only happened once, and it wasn't kind of like the Real Housewife of Durban. I think it was or some of those like South African franchises that there is a mom and a kid, and both of them are Real Housewives. Um, but yeah, because I was like, I think the mom was giving me more housewife energy than this K girl. I mean, the fact that she's finally broke up with that guy and then she's back with him, and we all know he's toxic as fuck. I'm like, oh, girl, tell us all as time in Housewife. Like, do we really want to watch that all over again? Um, but yeah, anyways, let me know what you guys think on the comments below when it comes to the Real Housewife of Potomac. Did you like it? What was your favorite moment? Who are you rooting for? Okay, let me the answer. No, leave the answers. Sorry, guys. Latino moment. Leave the answers to all of those questions on the comments below. Girl, let's talk a little bit more like this Bravo verse. First of all, um, Catherine from Catherine Dennis from Southern Charm. She's in jail. I know that she has not been part of the show for a hot second, but I was like, this was like insane. I always felt so bad for her because she really I feel like she had had such a hard life. But when you are in drugs and alcohol and all of that, but it really breaks my heart. But same thing at the end of the day, she's went to jail for again another DUI. According to Radar Online, the 34-year-old reality TV personality was booked into Berkeley County Jail on Friday at 6:54 p.m. This is for everything that happened on May of last year when she created like a car accident, and then she was full, like she was completely drunk. She was impaired. Her eyes were glossy, and then she was, just charged with a DUI. And I'm like, oh, like I just feel like what when is going to be? I mean, the only thing that she can do is like maybe jail is gonna be right for her. Maybe if she goes and she's forced into be on rehab, you know, maybe it could change. It's just like I don't know. This is going to be like bad. Um. So, anyways, that's what is happening over there. I don't know. I don't think she's like, gonna talk about any of this on Southern Charm. I think she left Southern Charm already like 2 or 3 years ago. But yeah, another like weird news that I just saw this morning. Porsha Williams from the Real Housewife of Atlanta is dating a woman. Hmm. Yep, Porsha is coming out of the closet, girl. Um, okay, so she was doing this panel or something, and she's literally saying that she's dating two people right now, and that one people is a man and that the other person is a woman. And I'm like, I'm not even shocked. I mean, it's 2025. Everyone is fluid. We all like to experiment and do things or whatever. Like do whatever, rock your boat. But I'm like, are you trying to get a new storyline for the next season? I mean, I'm like, we have never heard this, and I'm like, everyone was like super shocked on the audience. Like you can see the video, the audience is like, whoa. Um, I don't know. I mean, do you think that it is like for real, or do you think that it's just to be part of like a storyline? Like entering my lesbian era. I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you guys think on the comments below about that one. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about pop culture. Okay, there is a couple of things here. Like I told you before, Nicole Kidman and Kid Orban are divorcing right now. Very, very heartbreaking. Like 19 years of marriage. Apparently, he's the one who left. You know, apparently Nicole begged him to, fix everything, and he was like, "No, bitch, I'm gone. Bye." Right. The problem is that this is becoming a messy divorce. Okay. First of all, there was a clause on the uh, agreement or prenup or whatever, which, as you know, I don't know if you know, but Kid Orban used to have like substance abuse, and then he decided to go sober when he married Nicole, and then they put on on the prenup that for every year that he was sober, if they will ever get divorced, he will get like something crazy, like $600,000 or something like that. So after all of these years, now Nicole has to give him like $11 million just for being sober. That right there is crazy. But now there are a couple of things. First of all, now there are rumors that Kid Orban is actually with this other girl who is a guitarist who work with him, and now people are asking questions like, is was he cheating with this girl? Like what is really going on? It's really opening up us into like what the marriage for these two really look like. And like, you look, guys, you never know what is happening behind closed door. Every single time that we saw Nicole Kidman and Kid Orban, like, on red carpets and all of that, they were so cute, they were so in love with, they were amazing. But if one of them is having an affair and the other one is filming 1,000 movies, it's kind of like that will be the end of the marriage right there. Like, you are not spending time together, you are not doing anything, you are living separate lives. Like, the whole thing is just like wild. And now apparently, Nicole is also feeling very hurt by a lot of their common friends, because some of them, are of course taking Kid Urban's side. And one of those is a very famous couple, which is Blake Sheldon and Gwen Stefani. Apparently, they used to be, very good friends with both of them, and now they decided to cut off Nicole completely and just pay attention to Keith Urban. I mean, I kind of like. I mean, look, when you get married, yes, you can. I mean, everyone is kind of like friends of like both of you, but at the end of the day, I feel that every friend that you have will always have a loyalty toward one person more than the other one, and that's just the way it is, you know. So, like when you are gonna get divorced, of course, people are gonna start taking sides because it's gonna be very hard, especially if the divorce really it's gonna be getting this messy. You know what I mean? So I mean, good luck for them. I really hope that they do this quick and painless. I don't know, but like I don't know. Let me know what you guys think on the comments below about Miss Nicole Kidman's divorce. Now, who is watching Dancing with the Stars? Because today we have Disney night, one of my favorite nights. I love, love, love Disney night. I think, well, I love Disney. Okay, so like I could go to Disney like all the time. I just love Disney movies, love Disney, and Disney night is one of my favorites on Dancing with the Stars. But there is drama. There is always drama going around Dancing with the Stars with the dancers and the pros and all of that. And guess who is back into those rumors? Girl, Gleb Savchenko. This guy, it's always in rumors with all of his partners. You know, I mean, yes, he's extremely hot, of course, and I think he's very flirty. You know, but like it's so funny that most of her partners, there are always rumors that they are somehow, you know, being too cozy. And at this time, he's being partnered up with Hilaria Baldwin. And girl, I'm like, first of all, I am like appalled that people will like just think like this, you know. But they're saying that they are being super flirty and that they are going out and having dinners, you know, and that Alec Baldwin apparently is like super jealous, you know, and that he is like very nervous that something is gonna happen over there and super insecure. And then apparently Hilaria told him that he was not allowed to come to anything related to Dancing with the Stars or even be here in LA while she is filming this because apparently he is super jealous. And girl, I mean, this is Dancing with the Stars. You're gonna be touching. You're gonna be like you know, feeling each other all the time. You know, those hips don't lie, girl. You're gonna be doing the whole thing, right? So, um, it says over here that an insider is telling Radar Online that Alec Baldwin, who is notorious for his violence outbursts, is trying to be supported and has faith that Hilaria will not disrespect him by crossing the line with Savchenko. But there is no sugarcoating the fact that it's still his absolute worst nightmare. Hilaria totally is spellbound by this guy. She's loving the attention they are getting as a dance couple and suing to everyone. Alec including that he's effortlessly charming, talent, and that this is the best thing that has happened to her in years. Girl, mm-mm-mm. You know my advice to Alec Baldwin: up in the marriage, up in the marriage while she's filming Dancing with the Stars. But at the same time, I just don't feel that Gleb will go for her. Also, no, although I think he was the one who danced with Erica Jane, and I think there was also all of these rumors, you know, that she and Erica Jane were shagging. I just believe that he is kind of like a free soul, you know. I think he will just like if you give him a little bit of attention, he will just go there. You know, he will be like, okay, you want to fuck, let's fuck. You know, but it's all just that. You know, it's like it's never going to be like a real relationship. You know what I mean? What do you think? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Now, someone who is living from backlash to backlash, girl, Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle is a walking backlash girl. Okay, like she cannot like breathe because people are hating on her. Okay, there are a couple things. One could be I mean, the backlash, I will understand it. But the other one, I'm like, girl. So, first of all, she is being slammed for attending Balenciaga's fashion show in Paris. You know, everyone is in Paris right now for Paris Fashion Week and all of that, right? And she went to the Balenciaga fashion show, and you know that Balenciaga has been into a lot of trouble, but I mean, I think only regular people are like appalled by this, but like I feel like all celebrities are like, yeah, I'm still gonna wear Balenciaga, like I don't give a fuck, um, because even Kim Kardashian is still working with them, like the whole thing was like I think the whole thing was coming from, the backlash from the ads, with the kids, and all of that. But like, I think celebrities are kind of like moving on from that, but people are still kind of like giving a lot of to think about it, right? So people are calling her the Duchess of hypocrisy, right? I will understand that, I understand that this is a very touchy feeling for a lot of people. So like, they are gonna have some kind of like feelings about it. Honestly, if I was a celebrity, on the public eye, I will not be supporting Balenciaga just yet. Um, but it is what it is. I don't know. But the other one, which I'm like, girl, they are trying to cancel Meghan Markle because she posted a video on her limousine, and she put her feet up, and they're saying that the video is insensitive because he was near the place when Princess Diana passed away. I'm like, girl, the reaching is real. Okay, I mean, they people are acting like if she went on the tunnel, stopped when Princess Diana died, and spit in the floor. And it was like, girl, she was not even in the tunnel. It was like near the tunnel. I'm like, so she's not supposed to do anything in Paris? Like, girl, come on. I mean, that one for me was like funny. I was like, okay, you are taking this like way too far. I mean, I understand that there are people who hate Meghan Markle, but like to say like, why is she stretching her feet in the limo? Like, I don't know how many blocks away from the place that Princess Diana died. I'm like, girl, then I don't know. Maybe Meghan Markle cannot never return to Paris now. Like, it's just like sometimes it's just too wild, Like, I get it that you hate it, but come on, you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, because this poor Meghan Markle, she cannot win one. Let's see, what do we have over here? There is no point. Where's gonna be? Okay. I think that's it for today right now. Oh, I'm sorry. I just last one. Taylor Swift. She addresses the rumors that this album, The Life of a Showgirl, was going to be her last album. Okay. There was a lot of rumors going around saying that that this was going to be her last album, that she was gonna go marry Travis, go and have a family, and maybe come back in like a decade or two. And she went on an interview with the BBC, and she was basically saying like that is not true. I love working. I love my music. I am never gonna stop doing that, even if I am on this relationship. And I think it's coming from the fact that everyone was so used of a Taylor Swift who write about heartbreaking, and betrayal and all of that. And now she's finally making music about happiness and being in love and all of that, and people are like, oh, well, now she's going to get married. Like, of course, she's not going to be able to make any more music because where is she going to get her inspiration? And I think it's so far from that. I think life has so much to offer. And yes, there is a big, niche market for like sadness and depression, but also there is a lot of people who are happy and want to live in happiness. And I don't think that every like album needs to be a sad album when it comes to Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is the greatest songwriter of our time, so her lyrics are just amazing. And I don't think it's about being sad, it's about just feeling whatever you're feeling in that moment. You are better believe that at some point she's probably gonna do a song for like when she's pregnant, or a song when she have a kid, and all of that. But I also think that she has the power to create powerful music, even if she's not going through that situation herself. And I think I love that she's just saying like, no, I'm gonna still gonna be doing music. I'm still gonna be doing what I love. This is my passion. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And Travis support that 100%. Um, and Taylor says that just like Travis is so passionate about football, she's so passionate about music, and that's why they understand each other. Like one person is playing, is training, the other person is rehearsing. When one person is playing a game, she's going on shows, and they are able to relate and come back to each other and support each other and be there for each other. And I think that's a beautiful thing to do. I know that we are just coming from Nicole Kidman living a 19-year marriage, but I just love the happiness that you can see on Taylor Swift and Travis's face when they are together. Like, you can literally feel that they are in love. And I think everyone should like manifest that kind of love. So for now, let's wait and see. I mean, I'm waiting for their wedding. I think their wedding is going to be one of those moments that is going to be crazy in pop culture history. So, anyways, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. You are great. I love you. Um, what else? Oh, okay. So if you want to support my channel, all the information of how to do it is on the description below. Remember, I am trying to really get that watch time app in order to hopefully soon monetize this channel. So please watch, rewatch, and triple watch this video and any other video that you see from this channel. Okay. And don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We are moving forward. I'm really hoping that we hit 3K soon and that we can bring all the other 30,000 followers that I have on my other YouTube channel, that we are able to bring in here at some point. So yeah, thank you guys. I love you. Enjoy. Have a wonderful Monday, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.